Hello everybody and welcome to another episode or stream of The Sims 3 Create Your Cat. Hello Lucky Koneko. Aw, thank you. That's fine, that's fine. For people who may not have watched the streams before or might be new to watching the YouTube channel when the VOD gets released, what I do with the Sims 3 Create Your Cat series is I take cats that my viewers have submitted and I do my best to try and create them within The Sims 3, within what I can do with The Sims 3 and everything. These can be completely original characters. They can be cats that people made up off the top of their heads. They can be based on fictional characters and stuff. I've had that submitted before. They can be, and the cats that you submit will eventually be added to the world of my Sims 3 Warrior Cat Challenge at a later date. I recently did another rotation, so there's going to be some new cats showing up. Some cats have been phased out. That'll be episode 50 when that has already happened. I recorded episode 49 last night, so that should hopefully be coming out sometime this week. I'm also starting to run out of the Create Your Cat cats to phase in and out, so that's I'm trying to get caught up on that. So, the cats that you submit can also be they can be rogues, loners, wanderers, kitty pets, former warriors from the original clans, Shadow Clan, Sky Clan, Thunder Clan, River Clan, Wind Clan, and all that. There's so many different possibilities, and I will take your cats and do my best to create them. There are a couple limitations, kits are very difficult for me. To do kits, I would have to I probably have to do a test stream if I do kits, is the thing, because I'm starting to find out I can go through some of the limitations I used to had. I used to not be able to do more than 2 cats at a time. Now I can do 4 at a time. Or at least I hope I can do 4 at a time. I'm trying my best to make sure this all works. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump right in with all that being said. And our first 2 cats were submitted by Amy Myers, and the first cat is White Storm. Okay. So, White Storm is a white tom with reddish-brown eyes, and he is an agile cat, so let's go ahead and do White Storm. He's once a River Clan cat, so X-Clan. And we'll go Tom. So there we go. So White Tom with reddish-brown eyes and Agile are the 2 things it says. So I'm gonna go with a leaner cat. What would be a good sort of leaner cat to use? Chartreuse, maybe? Got some intense music going. Havana Brown, we can change up a bit, perhaps. Yeah, I can use the Havana Brown, the body shape, and change that up to be more. You just go down to white right there. So technically speaking, we have a white cat. Just doing plain white is kind of boring. So I tend to take the white and tweak it a little bit, just kind of. Oh, that's a little yellowish. Come on, let's tweak it a little bit. Okay. It's still not a pure white, but it's still white. It's probably still a little bit more in the yellowish zone, technically. But it still works. It still appears white. And then what I do is I take markings. What I want to do this and make that a pure white on the back. It's not quite easy to see, but it is there. And on top of that, what if I did that? Or I could move that underneath. Because why not? So that makes it, gives the cat a little bit more texture. I could also do some fun stuff, like, with the face, perhaps? Because I do have, like, the cat eyeshadow and stuff. Like, what I could do is make that a pure white, make that kind of a grayish right there. Hey Golfy, this is White Storm, submitted by Amy Myers. So, it's technically a pure white cat, but I'm trying to, like, tweak it so that it looks a bit unique, of course. So, kind of got, like, some markings there. Maybe like maybe like a very pale color on the back of the ears as well, like not quite. Like something like that. So we've still got ourselves a white cat. So like you don't really think of like you don't really notice like the other markings unless you're like actively trying to see them. It's a very small number of markings, but they are there. For the sake of it, I'm also going to do some white paws and white belly, because why not? Let's go with the pure white for that, actually. And the white paws, let's go. Let's actually do like the socks that go like way up. And there we go. That should be a very fun cat so when like the genetics show up. So yeah, this is White Storm. So I think this will be fun for like just a white cat. Got some markings in there. Kind of blends in though, so it's all good. Fur shape. Let's see, it's kind of short, medium. Let's maybe kind of just play with it a little bit. Something like that. Kind of a handsome looking cat right there. Maybe play with the curls just a tad, because why not? We never really do anything with that. It's also very difficult to like tell if there's anything going on when it comes to like the curliness and stuff. Let's just do that, because why not? Alright. So, an agile cat. It's not the biggest, like, it's not the most descriptive description. But it is enough of a description that I can like figure out something to do. Let's make you like a tad small, because like, why not? We could also do like short legs just for the heck of it, like not super shorts. All the music is like super intense today. What is going on? I am gonna skip to the next song actually. Forgotten Gods, sure. Body length. Let's make it a tad longer, because why not? Body thickness, we can make you a bit leaner. Neck scale, let's kind of pull that in to about there. Chest scale, can kind of bring that out. Neck length, shrink just a tad. Tail length, let's go a bit longer, I think. Stomach scale, seems to be about right. Let's go with the face. Let's see, ear width, we can kind of tweak a little. Ear volume, ear depth. Let's bring that up, actually, because why not? We can go like with just a tad of ear flop. Because why not? I notice I say because why not a lot whenever I do this. I don't know. It's just something I noticed. Ear tip angle. Ooh, that's kind of fun. bring the ear tips out like that. Looks kind of cute. It's kind of cool. Okay, eyes are reddish brown. So let's go with like more of like a reddish brown color. And kind of tweak that. Darken that. Okay, we can probably like pull that like to more like a actual kind of reddish color, perhaps. Lighten that up in the middle. The outer edges, if the outer edges appear brown, it'll give more like a brownish color. I think that kind of works for like reddish brown. At least it's fun to toy with. So reddish brown eyes like that. Probably. Eye shape, why not make it like a little bit more serious? Rotate eyes, can kind of put there. Eye distance, don't think I've ever really played with eye distance that much. Can make the eyes like a tad smaller, because why not? I think when my cats walked into the room, but I don't see where they went. Okay, well that's fine. More intense music, okay. Skipping that. Why does my music want to do like so much intense music? Oh, and my phone. Okay. I've got all the cats, like the list of cats on my phone that I was using, and my phone just turned off for a second, so it's good now. Let's kind of bring this to like pink. The music is just very excited about kitties. Probably. I might need to like tweak my playlist again, have just more generic music. I do really love like the intense music, when I'm not, like, in the middle of doing, like, a calm, relaxing, cat-making stream. Anyway. Muzzle height. Can kind of play like that. It's kind of a fun look. Maybe pull that in just a tad. I kind of like this. I kind of just really like the way that White Storm looks so far. Head profile, I have no idea. Skull shape. Okay, this is still like intense music, but it's not quite as bad. Okay. Flue length. Can kind of pull that up a bit, because why not? Chin scale. Alright. You know what? I think that this is probably good for White Storm. Very handsome looking white cat. Let me go ahead. Let's see, it says, White Storm, smart and agile. Once a River Clan cat, wound up on his own, rescued a kit from a river, and raised her to about apprentice age. So, agile, agile is like one of the only like traits that it says. Smarts though, genius. So, You're a very smart cat. Wound up on your own and were able to raise a kit. I might put you as independent. It says that you raise a kit to about apprentice age. Don't know if you're still together or not, but let's go adventurous for the agile thing, because why not? It's gonna make for a bit of a bold cat. Alright. And that would be Whitestorm. So I'm gonna go ahead and put down that submitted by Amy Myers. And since you're an ex-clan cat, I'm gonna start doing this in the future. Apparently I used to do this. I was like looking back at some of my old videos and I realized I used to do this, but I haven't done this in a while. So ex-River Clan. Like when they, for the former clan cats, I'd write down that they were, like which clan they were from. So like, former River Clan cat. So that's Whitestorm. And I'm gonna save him and move on to the next cat. Oh. Look who it is. It's the Sans cat. Always likes popping up. Okay, anyway. Next cat is Deer, who is a light brown Molly with medium-sized black dots spread out across her fur and lime green eyes. So let's go ahead and I'm going to say that probably a loner, and her name is Deer. Sansy, yes. Sansy keeps popping up everywhere. I think you're gonna be like a smaller-ish cat. Why don't we go with a Bengal as a base? I rarely do that. It has a very cute face. The Bengal has a very cute face shape that I kind of want to play with. And of course we start with like a blank base. Let's see. Light brown fur. So let's go ahead and start with kind of it's kind of more of gold. That's kind of a ginger. Okay, that's about a brown. And I can always like tweak some stuff as well, like put some kind of markings over to kind of okay, let me go in here. I can kind of use that sort of I can do that, lower the opacity on it. Kind of got that brown look already. There's also some markings, like one of these has like spots in it. Yeah, I can see that. If I kind of darken those spots though, like that. Is this the one with the spots, or is this the one with the stripes? No, the other one's the one that has like stripes in it. So this is the spots one. I rarely use this one, but it is kind of a fun one. See, I can kind of make that darker. And the reason I'm doing that is because she is supposed to have medium-sized black dots spread across her regardless. So, over to markings. There should be like some like kind of spots looking ones. Okay, so that's large spots. Let's kind of shrink that down to a more medium size, and I can kind of take that, put it there. Okay, I'm gonna bring that color up and bring it down to like about black. I can copy that, kind of spin it around, take it to the opposite side. Kind of drag it to like about there, spin it. That spot also works. And I'm gonna start using a different kind of spots now. Can do that there. Can start bringing it. Got some fun music going now. Trying to remember, is this song Kampai? Trying to remember. Trying to remember my Adrian von Ziegler music. Yep, it's Kampai. Okay. Let me kind of bring it like to about there, because why not? Why not bring it to the opposite leg as well? And I can also do some on the leg. Or the tail, I mean. Wow, that was exactly the wrong thing. Okay, I think maybe I could also play with some... Maybe not. Could do something like this, though. These splotches. Can kind of like put that like right there. Maybe I'll lower the opacity on them like a tad. Can do some markings like there. There. Let's kind of bring some up to there, perhaps. Or... like that. No matter what happens, this cat's definitely passing on some form of spots if, like, any kids are ever born. I just kind of like playing with genetics sometimes, you know? Let me go ahead and actually bring some on up, like, the back of the head. I think I'm also going to do cat eye shadow once again. Let's go with, like, the thick black, I think. And we can, like, lower the opacity. Maybe not that, quite like that. It is kind of fun to play with, though. Genetics are cool? Yeah. It's part of the reason I'm thinking of, like, one day doing, like, a sort of kits that never... The kits that never were, or kits that could have been stream, like, playing with the genetics of, like, the ships that people either wanted or like didn't work out or stuff. Hang on, let me get to like the body so I can actually see the fur. I think we should maybe go with like slightly longer fur with this cat. Medium length, fluffy rear. Fluffy rear can be fun. fluffy tail as well. I like that. That makes for a cute cat. I think maybe I'm gonna do like a lighter color on the chest actually. Like, got some intense music again. Okay. Just something like that, maybe. Maybe like a lighter color on the muzzle. When I have like very little, like actually like put in the description, I can kind of figure out what I want to do with it, you know? That kind of works. Alright, so let's go to the body shape now. Figure out what we want to do for that. Got some really intense music going now. I'm gonna go ahead and March of the Undead? What is this song? Lost Sanctuary. Okay, that's better. So deer, I think, would probably have longer legs in general. I might actually make her a tad bigger. Body lengths. Why not give her a slightly longer body length as well? Tail length, we'll give a tad longer. Stomach scale, let's kind of pull in. If I pull in the stomach and chest, it'll make the legs appear longer. Neck scale, we can kind of tweak a tad. Tail thickness, let's do a fluffy tail. 'Cause why not? May not be like a super fluffy tail, but it is a fluffy tail. Eyes are lime green, so let's go with the lime green eyes. Kind of pull that more towards the green. See more of like a lime color. And I can like kind of lighten that up. It looks kind of like it looks kind of neon green over here, but like honestly, it barely shows up as kind of like neon in the eyes themselves. It might be a little unusual compared to other cats. But ultimately, it just kind of makes sense, you know? Can like sprinkle in some kind of bright yellow into the eyes. Those little specks that you can see in the eyes. That kind of works. So I'm gonna bring this more towards like the brown around there. That works. The ears. Kind of do floppier ears as well. So ear width is fine. And we can make them a little bit smaller maybe. Like that works, that works. Uh, let's see. Okay, that kind of works. Bridge depth. I think that this all kind of looks pretty good, I think. Skull shape we can kind of bring down. It's a very unique look for a cat, but I really do think that this is kind of fun. So, I think that this might be Deer. So let's go ahead and go to personality. Alright, so Deer is adventurous, playful, and a bit naive. So adventurous, playful, and a bit naive. Has no memory from before her rescue besides her name. I might go clueless for that, actually. Oh, look at that. That is a cute look. Okay. And let's see, Deer was also submitted by Amy Myers. So thank you, Amy Myers, for... hang on. Thank you, Amy Myers, for submitting White Storm, once White Storm shows up. White Storm and Deer. So I'm going to go ahead and save them and move on to the next cats after that. So let me go ahead and save. Anyway, the next two cats were submitted by Sav Grace. So the first cat is Light Petal. Light Petal is a she-cat who is a white cat with a golden tint. She has a black snout and her right front paw, and is also black with black right ear patch. She's a small cat and very fluffy, sky blue eyes and slightly lighter underbelly with a pink nose. So another white cat, but this one with a golden tint. A white Molly, so Light Petal. She is an ex-clan cat. Let's go with the Balinese as a base, because why not? Trying to, like, use very, like, unique looking, base coats for everything. Alright, so we're tweaking you to be a bit more on the yellow side. White cat with a golden tint. So I'm gonna do a bit of a thing where I'm going to take this, kind of stretch it over the whole cat. This will be kind of a pure, this will actually be a pure white. And this will be a bit more of a golden color. I'm lowering the opacity on it. Then I can probably do something that kind of stretches across. It'll be like a brighter gold-ish color. Lowering the opacity on that. And then I'm going to play with the genetic, I'm going to play with some markings on the sides like I usually do. They're going to be like, actually like white. With the opacity lowered. See, she has a black snout and her front white paw, her front right paw. So we've got that. So let's go ahead and find the snout marking. She has a black snout, it says. So let's go ahead, kind of go to the gold and bring it down to about a blackish color. Okay, a black snout. She has a black front right paw. So right front leg. Like that. And a patch on her ear. There is like a marking that's like exclusively like over the ear, like so. That kind of works, probably. And then let's see, it says lighter underbelly. So let's go ahead and do the underbelly. Can make that like a pure white. Can also bring it up through the chest. Kind of blends in. It's very pretty. It's actually a very, very pretty look. Like just like that golden tint that kind of like covers the cat. It's really, really pretty. Let's see, very fluffy it says. Let's go ahead and go to fur shape. We've got long combed, we've got fluffy, but I think long combed or just long might work. Fur length, we can just make even longer. Fur density, why not up the floof? You can like literally see like the fur right there. Oh boy. Let's go with that. Why not? Yeah, I think that'll be fun. Okay. So back to basic mode, and let's go to the body. Doesn't say anything about like size or anything. Let's go with like slightly shorter legs. Nah. I do want to go a bit small though. So where is body size? Small is up somewhere. Body size small. There it is. We'll go a little bit smaller. Maybe not quite that small, but like small enough, maybe? Let's make the tail even floofier. Where's tail thickness? There it is. There we go. We're gonna have a super floofy tail. Next scale, we can also up for more floof. Look at that floof. Hope your chores went well, Lucky. This cat is light Petal. I'm trying to make her even floofier than like, I don't know. Just trying to make her super floofy right now. See, body thickness can also kind of give a little bit more floof if I use it correctly. So that's fun. Alright. So I think for body shape that's about right. Oh yeah, it does say she is a small cat and very fluffy. Small cat, very fluffy. So I think I'm doing that right. Okay, so eyes are sky blue. It's a bit of like a darker blue than the sky blue there. Let's go ahead and kind of tweak that to be a little bit more sky blue. There we go. Or that's more like a coldish blue. That's fun. That's a fun sort of shade. Or hang on, let me tweak this to also kind of be like that same sort of color. There we go. Pink nose, so bringing those to pink. That works, that works. The ears. Let's maybe move to the top of the head, perhaps? Part of me is wondering why the ears, like, just default look the way that they do, when technically I think that they are, like, actually, like, normal. They just look a little off for some reason. I don't know. Let's go, like, with the rounder eyes, I think, because that's super cute. Can kind of rotate them. This is just kind of fun to play with, honestly. We can do that for even more floof. Or at least it appears more floofy. Alright, I'm actually gonna go back to here. Let's do short legs just a tad. Body size small. Let's make it a little bit smaller. We're gonna have a small floofy cat. There we go. So I think that this is what Light Petal looks like. Yeah, that looks about right. Alright, so, traits are Neat, Genius, and Hunter. So, got Genius, Hunter, and Neat is right there. So, let's go with like a higher pitched voice. Oh, that's cute. So I think that this is Light Petal. So let me go ahead and put down that Light Petal was submitted by Sav Grace. Got some intense music again. Oh boy. So thanks for submitting Light Petal, and I'm going to move on to the next cat. So let me save. Oh, look who it is. Welcome back, dear. Anyway, the next cat is named Thorne. They are a tom, a big, dark, smoky gray cat. A big, I think it's supposed to say gray, but they mistyped and wrote gay. I mean, that's fine too. With a black front left leg and ear tips, he has a black snout and black stripes on his face. He has a lighter gray patch on his back, deep night blue eyes, and a black nose. So we're gonna go with a tom here. Also, I'm gonna assume an X-Clan cat. And the name is Thorne. So we're gonna go with a bigger cat for this. Bigger cat breeds American Bobtail. And that's not quite as big as I was thinking. The face is a little flat. British long hair. The face looks a little funny again. Maine Coon is the biggest. I'm trying to find like ones that's like I don't use as often. Ragdoll's a pretty good base for like a bigger cat, I think. So we're gonna go with like a smoky gray color for this particular cat. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna tweak the fur like a little bit and go down to smoky gray color. A fun way to do kind of like that kind of smoky pattern would be actually to kind of grab this, make it a tad darker, lower the opacity on it. Maybe I have to darken it just a tad once again. Then find like another pattern. I'm gonna take one of these and lighten it. That actually works. That actually really kind of works. Gives it kind of smoky look. I should probably like play with this pattern a little bit more in the future. Yeah, this pattern really works. I'm working on Thorne. Thorne's the current cat that I'm working on. Black front left leg and ear tips. So let's go to front left leg. Let's bring up that color and make it even darker. As well as black ear tips, so ear tips are right there. Oh, hi Simba, what you doing, little buddy? Saying hi to chat? He's sniffing around the other laptop. Don't step on it, buddy. Okay. Can't see chat now. Simba, you. Hey, kitty. Simba says hello to all of you. Okay. So he has a black snout and black stripes on his face. So let's go to the snout. And there's also like face stripes. See, that one kind of goes over the back of the head. Don't necessarily want one that goes over the back of the head, I think. Like that might work. Or that one. Let's go with that one, perhaps. Yeah, this one I think I like the most. There we go. Also a lighter gray patch on the back. So let's go to just regular markings, and we're gonna have a lighter gray patch on the back. Which, let me go ahead and grab the base gray. And we can lighten it just a tad. Let's actually bring that up about here. It's a very unusual look for this cat, but it's not bad, not bad. It's very unique. I'm wondering if Thorne is supposed to be related to Petal. I mean, it makes sense. They have a lot of similarities between the two of them. Let's go ahead and go to fur shape. We can make your fur more long combed as opposed to like just long. Fur density. Why not give you like the maximum visibility of the fur as well? Why not? It's fun. Alright, so to the body shape. Right off the bat says you're a big cat, so cat size You're quite big. I'll bring you up to there, I think. Don't need to make you, like, massive, massive. I can, like, bring you up to there. Let's see, stomach scale. I'm gonna pull in the stomach scale just a tad. Next scale, I'm gonna pull in as well. And jaw width, let's actually bring that in, because why not? Let's see, the eyes, deep night blue eyes. So that's gonna be fun. Let's go with kind of like darker color there. Again, a darker color. So this, I can kind of... It's actually really cool looking. As it like progressively gets like darker. And what I could do here is I can make that actually lighter. That actually looks like really cool, actually. Yeah, that actually looks super cool. Make the eyes like a bit more of a serious shape, I think. There we go. And you have a black nose, so we're gonna move that all the way down to the black, right there. Ears. Why not give like a tiny bit of flop? I've been working with a lot with the flop today. I don't know why. I just kind of want to play with like a lot of things I don't like do a ton of. I don't know. Make the ears a little bit bigger, maybe. I think that actually looks pretty good. So, let's see. Night Thorne is energetic, clumsy, and goofy. So, energetic, we don't really have energetic, but we do have hyper. There we go. We don't have clumsy, but we have piggy. I know I've seen piggy cats like just collapse on their sides for like no apparent reason. Like that. Exactly like that. And goofy could be playful. That is the goof around animation, so let's make the pitch lower. Got some intense music right now. I mean, sure, I'm gonna skip this song actually. Okay. So, you were also submitted by Sav Grace. Yeah? Yeah. Same person. So thank you, Sav Grace, for submitting both Light Petal. Got Light Petal right here. And Night Thorne. It looks like based on the fact they both have like the same black snout and like black paw and facial markings, I'm assuming that they're probably like brother and sister. I hope I'm right in assuming that. I'm probably gonna list them as such. If I shouldn't, please let me know in the when I put the VOD on YouTube. Please let me know in the comments. But anyway, that actually makes 4 cats. Technically, I could go for like another 30 minutes or so of streaming. But I might actually wrap this up soon. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, I really hope that you'll continue to watch my stuff in the future, and I will see you guys in the future. So stay safe out there, everyone. I'm gonna go ahead and end stream now. So thanks, guys. See ya.